Pedagogy and philosophy. Pedagogy, or the art and science of teaching, has a rich history dating back to ancient times. Over the centuries, scholars and educators have explored the scientific and philosophical foundations of pedagogy, seeking to understand how people learn and how best to facilitate that learning process. At its core, pedagogy is based on the idea that knowledge and understanding can be transmitted from one person to another. This idea has its roots in ancient Greece, where the philosopher Socrates engaged in a form of dialogue with his students, asking them questions and challenging their assumptions in order to help them arrive at a deeper understanding of the world around them. In the centuries that followed, other philosophers and educators contributed to the development of pedagogy, including Aristotle, who emphasized the importance of experience and observation in the learning process, and Confucius, who stressed the importance of moral education. In more recent times, scientists and researchers have sought to understand the neurological and cognitive processes that underlie learning. For example, the field of educational psychology has explored how people acquire, process, and retain information, as well as how motivation and emotion can affect the learning process. Meanwhile, educational theorists and practitioners have continued to explore the philosophical foundations of pedagogy. For example, the American philosopher John Dewey argued that education should be focused on real-world problem-solving, rather than simply the transmission of information. This idea has influenced many modern approaches to teaching, including project-based learning and experiential education. Another influential philosopher, Paulo Freire, argued that education should be focused on empowering students to critically examine their own experiences and to become agents of social change. This approach, known as critical pedagogy, has been used to promote social justice and democracy in a variety of educational settings. Overall, the scientific and philosophical foundations of pedagogy are diverse and complex, reflecting the many different perspectives and approaches that have been developed over the centuries. However, they all share a common goal: to help students learn and grow, both as individuals and as members of society.